Sometime in our mid-30s and beyond, a quiet drag enters our daily routine. Waking up feels a little heavier. The afternoon slump hits a little harder. We start navigating our days pushing against a constant, invisible resistance of chronic fatigue. When we complain about this constant exhaustion, society offers a very simple, uniform explanation. You are simply getting older. We are told to expect a shrinking gas tank as the years tick by. Look at this quote right here. We have been conditioned to believe feeling tired is a part of the aging process. That acceptance is a learned behavior. Chronic fatigue is a cultural narrative, often mistaken for a biological requirement. By internalizing this idea, we blind ourselves to the mechanics of our own bodies. We confuse the simple passing of calendar years with an active, measurable deficit in our biological energy production, which raises a critical question. What if the fatigue you feel every day isn't an inevitable reality of time? What if it is a specific, treatable condition occurring deep within your tissue? Accepting exhaustion as our permanent default state stops us from looking for the cause. It keeps us from examining the specific biological mechanism making our bodies slow down. To find that cause, we have to drop past the skin and muscle, straight down into the microscopic environment of your individual cells. The human body operates exactly like a complex, heavy-duty machine. And like any machine, it relies entirely on a constant, stable generation of fuel at the micro level to keep the larger parts moving. Over time, the internal structures responsible for producing that power naturally begin to degrade. The parts misfire, the output slows down, the generators start to sputter. The macro-level exhaustion you feel dragging you down at 2 p.m. is the direct physical symptom of this micro-level energy crisis. When we hit that slump, we usually reach for a massive cup of coffee or a sugary snack. Those chemicals spike your heart rate and mask the fatigue for a few hours, but they do absolutely nothing to repair the broken biological machinery underneath. To actually get your daily energy back, you have to bypass the temporary stimulants. You need an intervention that targets the foundation of the cell itself. This is where clinical science introduces a highly specific intervention, pharmaceutical-grade NAD+. NAD+ stands for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. It is a critical coenzyme found in every living cell that tells your body how to convert nutrients into energy. The first major benefit of this medical-grade coenzyme is cellular restoration. It actively repairs degraded structures, solidifying broken pathways. Once repaired, the second benefit kicks in. The generators immediately fire back up, producing rich, usable biological power. Your body maintains its own power levels by restoring its internal mechanisms, moving past the temporary lift of a caffeine rush. Rebuilding the cellular foundation leads to a strategy for sustained, long-term vitality, longevity. Medical-grade NAD+ focuses on permanent cellular restoration, moving beyond the limitations of temporary symptom management. The scientific understanding of the microscope is now meeting modern medical access. 10 years ago, advanced longevity therapies were locked behind the doors of expensive, exclusive clinics. Today, these exact medical-grade formulations are available to the public. The logistical hurdle has been cleared. As the label notes, these injectable NAD+ treatments are delivered directly to your door. Because this is a clinical-grade treatment, you first undergo a quick medical screening to ensure the protocol safely matches your biology. You can now map out and execute a complete cellular health strategy without ever sitting in a clinic waiting room. Feeling perpetually tired does not have to be an accepted part of growing older. You have the clinical tools to rebuild your biological generators and restore your cellular power from the inside out.